Alright guys, it's Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews, and we are going to try to sneak in a beer review before this storm creeps in on us in Buffalo, New York. I was helping my father-in-law plan a brewery tour in Buffalo for, I think, around September. So we were downtown tonight. We hit up a couple of breweries in downtown Buffalo. Our last stop of the night was at the Thin Man Brewery on Elmwood. One of the old owners of the Blue Monk opened it up right in the heart of downtown Elmwood, and it was my first time there, and it was absolutely awesome. I can't believe Elmwood looked out and got such a wicked brewery right in the heart of the Elmwood district. But without further ado, I chatted with the guys there and had a couple of flights, and we were shooting the bull and all that other stuff. I told him to send me home with a crowler of his choice. So he sent me home with this. It's a big old can of Regicide. And Regicide is a hoppy farmhouse. I think it's a Saison or a farmhouse ale, whatever. But this, oh man, this is heavy. The 8 different beers that I had at Thin Man were all exquisite. So I have been nothing but excited about putting one of these beers onto film, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well as I do. But this is a 5.7% alcohol by volume hoppy farmhouse ale. It says it's brewed with New York spelt and dry hopped with Nelson Sauvin Regicide. It's a crisp, hoppy, but not bitter farmhouse ale. Floral and peppery notes from the yeast give way to Nelson's characteristic peach and elderberry and a dry finish. So that sounds really cool to me, and I want to get it into a glass, and I want to show you guys all about it. I was trying to pour this beer as gently as possible, but I think the car ride home agitated a little bit. But right from the looks, you can kind of see it's like a really nice, like a straw colored straw to like a dark golden colored like ale. It's really nice. This head is super pale white, and it's got these really tight little packed bubbles on it. It's really well carbonated looking beer. Let me get a nose on this and let me see what it smells like. Yeah, I think this is pretty right in line with a lot of the other Saisons that I've had. It's got that peppery sort of spicy smelling note to it. You know what I mean? It's like a little bit of hazy. It looks like it wouldn't be very much of a daunting sort of beer. Then you put a nose to it, and it's got this cool little off spice note to the beer. I don't know if you guys have ever had a Saison. That's why I really kind of enjoy drinking them during the spring and summer months. They really do kind of throw a little mix into like your beer life. Do you know what I mean? So I guess let's see what this beer has to offer, right? Again, this is the Regicide by Thin Man Brewery. Boom. Big old can. Let's see what it tastes like. Totally. very light on the taste. Very light and floral on the taste. It's really cool. Enjoyable. I don't know. Maybe this is just the first couple of sips I had, but I'm not getting much on the peach notes. But I can taste. I honestly, I don't know what an elderberry tastes like. I don't know if I've ever had an elderberry, but I can taste that sort of berry presence, and I can't put a finger on it. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It smells wicked awesome. You take a sip, and that awesomeness just kind of washes straight through the beer. It really does. So I think that a nice little spicy undertone kind of lends a little bit of like street cred to the elderberry and to like the peachiness of the beer, if that makes any sort of sense. It's like, yeah, we might be trying to sell you like peachy and elderberries, but we got this cool little peppery kick to the backside, and if you think we're like a weak beer, we're just gonna kick you in the ass. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty nice. I was really surprised when the guys at Thin Man chose this as my departure sort of beer, and I'm actually pretty glad they did. It's very nice. I'd say it's on the heavy end of a lightly bodied beer. Very little aftertaste. Like, I'm not getting a whole lot of aftertaste. Very mellow in bitterness. There's no kickback to that flavor. Very nice, very mellow. You're ready to go for another sip or another beer like right away. It's really, really nice. Yeah. This is a solid beer. And my motto is the beer going to be easy to drink? Yes. Would I buy the beer again? Yes. Would I go to the Thin Man Brewing again on Elmwood? Yes. So that's a yes, yes, and yes, and a yes, and a whatever else is a yes. So that's a pretty easy recommendation for me to sell you. I've got the Regicide from Thin Man Brewery on Elmwood, and I like it a lot. So if you guys are there, maybe making a pit stop on Elmwood, and maybe you get a flight or two, make this one of your choices, and I think you'd be really nicely surprised at kind of the different sort of kick it'll give you. You know what I mean? So that's it for me, guys. I think I got this beer review in right underneath the radar of this storm. So until next time, cheers.